Hey everyone, I just got back from a walk. I walked the length of Duck pretty much, stopping into shops to look for some snacks for the car. Ended up at the farthest market in Duck, and we got some Kind bars, some jerky sticks, and some potato chips. Jack's wanted potato chips. And now we are back. I stopped into my favorite little shoe store, coffee shop for one last try because it's a little cloudy and chilly in the breeze. But I'm going to convince myself to go down to the pool. It is heated, but I mean 80 degrees is cooler than my body, so I do get chilly. I'll try to chase the sun around there, and I don't last as long as everybody else. But Sebastian is down there swimming and swimming. Ooh, Piggy. Oh, I know you hear things. No, your mouth is grody. What were you chewing? Were you out there eating mulch? Sebastian's figured out how to float in that floaty, something that Jack's never figured out how to balance in it. He's just going all around in the water that he can't reach. Anyway, I'm gonna put my hair up and put on my swimsuit. Go swimming. Got to do all the laundry and packing later as much as I can because we got to get out of here early in the morning. They have fairly early checkouts and late check-ins to give as much time as possible to clean. So yeah, gonna go at least enjoy the pool and dinner and stuff, and probably focus most of my packing activities for after dinner. Hello everyone, it is time for me to get the little one to bed. Way past time, but we've been cleaning and getting organized for packing. I'm waiting on the dryer to finish so that I can pack all of their clothes. My husband's always like, it takes 15 minutes tops each, you just throw the shit in the bag. But in order to have them as small as he'd like, I have to roll and tuck and roll and tuck. And it's just the time disappears. It's a little better on this side of the trip because I just have to take everything and get it in the bag and be done. On the other end, the beginning, you're like, well, oh, he needs sunglasses. Oh, he needs a beach hat. Oh, and he needs socks, and he needs these pair of shoes. And did I grab this? Does he have a swimsuit? Maybe he needs 2 swimsuits. So that can take hours per bag. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad, but I have so much to do. He's like, just do it in the morning. I'm like, no, I can't, because we do have to clean the house. We have to sweep the hard surfaces. We have to wipe things down. We have to get all dishes into the dishwashers or put away when the dishwasher's running. But get all the other things. Trash, all trash needs to be collected and out in the trash bins. I think we might have to pull it to the curb too, or cycle too. We did use some of their blankets, so I don't think I'll have time to wash them, but they tell everybody that if you want to use them, you have to wash them first, or you should, for your safety. So anybody here after us should wash them as we did. I washed them as soon as we got here. The fridge has to be cleaned out. We started that, but I think they're trying to cook some big breakfast with steak and eggs with leftovers and use up a lot of the stuff that we have in there. So it's still pretty full. That's probably one of our biggest complaints about this house. The fridge is so small. It's one of those side by side, and the fridge is this little strip, and the freezer's an even smaller little strip. It's ridiculous. And then they had a wine fridge downstairs, and it doesn't work. He never called to ask. I guess probably didn't want anybody to come in and fix it. So the entire door of the fridge has been filled with their beers, which is fine. That they like to enjoy their beers, and it keeps them from going out places. That's what they do on Fridays when they get together. They bring their beers and they just stay in. Perfect, safe. But yeah, tiny fridge was very full. So today, I don't know how much I talked to you, and I don't know how much I filmed. It's always a surprise when I make these videos. We got up and I showered. I put a little bit more green in my hairs because it was looking like I was bald because this was back to white. It's a little better. I could use another dose, but I only brought so much. So I did that and showered, got dressed, and then Yvonne headed back to the bagel shop because he wanted to gas up his car before our trip and get a bunch of bagels for everybody to have, both for breakfast and to bring home. We like to freeze them. So while he was doing that, the three of us, my husband and Sebastian and I, went out for our morning walk with Ziggy. We ended up walking to the Sound and along the boardwalk. So as we passed the kite shop, I was like, oh hey, it's kind of windy. It might be a good day for kites. And so we ended up popping in because they're a dog-friendly store. Though I was parking the stroller and I already had a mask on just because when I walk past all those stores, there's a lot of people and I like to have my mask on already. But Dan forgot, like it's so hard to remember these things. We don't go in a lot of places. He just goes on in and Sebastian hops out and follows him. And then I hear from around the corner, oh, do you have a mask you can put on? I'm like, oh no. But luckily, whenever I go out for a walk, even if we're not expecting to do anything but walk around the neighborhood, I stick enough masks in my pocket for everybody. And then I just put them back when I get back. But I was scrambling to grab masks from the cup holder of the stroller and run in there to give them to them. So all was well. We chose a kite, as you saw. We wanted one that was simple and we could reuse it. It's not going to break, so we got a parafoil style, no poles. It's not the biggest, but it folds up in this cute little backpack, so it's perfect. I was looking to show you, but I realized I packed it up in the toy bag. So we came back and still had a little ways to wait for Yvonne. I did some cleaning and I worked on the puzzle. I had to finish the puzzle, and I did. I finished the puzzle, and then I took it apart 15 minutes later, which is sad, but it needed to be packed up. But it was a really long line at the bagel shop, and he's awesome for doing that. He brought it all home, and we had breakfast. I used up a lot more of our fruit. I hadn't bought a ton, but we still had a tiny bit left. I think there's a couple strawberries and one sad banana left, so we did pretty good. And then everybody hung out. That was when I was finishing that puzzle after breakfast. I've been kind of gathering and packing little bits, like not packing, but organizing, making piles, getting dirty clothes together. Well, you need to go to bed.
Yeah, and he won't go and make me a water.
You can't have a lot of water before bed. You can have a little sip, okay? I guess he's finally up. I let him go up back to hang out with him for a few minutes before bed. He's gonna be in a car all day, it's fine. After I did the puzzle, I went for a walk because I wanted to try and get some car snacks, like granola bars mainly, kind bars. I love the like dark chocolate almond ones, things like that we were out of, and Jax wanted to come with me. I stopped into a gas station convenience store, the little market here in Duck. There's no grocery store in Duck, it's just a little market. And then we kept going to a gourmet, like it's like a market, a little tiny thing with a deli counter and a small amount of, that was more like Whole Foods type groceries, and I ended up getting some stuff from there. Everybody's like granola bar boxes were like empty, like the trays where you buy individual ones, but they had a few left. Like I cleaned them out, getting 3 granola bars and a couple meat sticks, and I think I got chips, Jackson chips. So then we walked back and we went to the pool. This little guy was already in the pool. He spent hours and hours and hours in the pool. He can float in his floaty, and he just kicks around the pool.
And I cannot clean.
He was learning how to float. Yeah, he figured that out on his own.
I floated.
You floated on your
back.
back, yeah. I'm sure they see it in the video. You're gonna show me on the bed. Yep, like that. He's so good at holding his head up and balancing on that floaty. And he was in there until around dinner time. I don't stay in there too long. I came in and showered off, got dressed again, and went back to organizing and packing. And then I just needed a break. I was tired. So I sat down to do a little knitting, and we ordered pizza. They quoted us an hour and a half delivery time, and we're pretty sure that they were going to scare us off, but we're like, it's fine. That's fine. What? Okay, what is it called?
Sugar Prick we order it from. It's called Pizza Prick.
Pizza place. Southern Shores Pizza, I think. Southern Shores Pizza. Yeah, it was really good. I got the Athena, I think it was called. I removed the mozzarella cheese. It was supposed to have a light mozzarella. I took that off, but it had some feta, onions, banana peppers, artichokes, and Kalamata olives. So it was really good. Oh, and a balsamic drizzle.
And
really good, and not so much feta, so I didn't have to pick it off or anything.
I want to go somewhere. I tried it, and
What'd you think? You like the artichoke, right?
yeah, but
You thought it tasted a little like a mushroom?
the
The banana peppers?
the banana pepper.
They're a little spicy, huh? Not super spicy, but they're pretty spicy, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Can I
so
have my butt?
No, you have to go brush your teeth first.
No.
Let's just say goodnight to everybody. Anyway, it's now after dinner. I have rotated the laundry into 2 loads. The second load's in the dryer. And I have taken everything, all the clothes out of this room that are ours, except for his outfit for tomorrow. My outfit for tomorrow is hanging up. And everything else is either in the wash or it is waiting on the freshly scrubbed table so I can fold it out here after everybody's asleep and I don't bother them. No, we're gonna deal with you in a second. So yeah, I'm gonna get him to sleep. I need to catch up on 2 days of Animal Crossing. I need to like figure out when I was last in there. Maybe the 7th. What is today? Yeah, I was last in on the 7th. I might have to do a bunch in the car or something. It just won't be online. I don't know. Maybe I'll have time to do that. Anyway, good night, guys. Sad to leave this place tomorrow. It's going to be a boring one. Driving home day is like even worse than driving here day. It's just going to be us in the car stuck in traffic. But good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to be safe and wash your hands.